Chris with Rowe Dental Laboratory. If you've ever utilized photogrammetry or grammetry in your practice and you've sent the most amazing records, everything's nice and clear, your try-ins go perfect, and then you send the records for the final zirconia and you go to screw it down and you get that final screw and you hear a that's probably one of the worst sounds you could hear when seating a zirconia, because that means something has broken due to a passivity issue. I have a phenomenal solution for you. It is a brand new product line we're rolling out called Passivity Plus. Now, where do these issues come from? In the photogrammetry world, everything's very accurate. Same thing with the grammetry with the iOS workflows. But perhaps maybe you had a domino that wasn't seated all the way when you acquired that data, or maybe on the iOS workflow, the scan body wasn't seated all the way, or perhaps you spent too much time in the mouth going back and forth with the iOS, and that created some inaccuracies. Guess what? Sometimes things happen with data acquisition, or perhaps the seating of the different dominoes, and that's where we run into passivity issues. Let's think of another scenario though. Maybe you're not doing photogrammetry and grammetry. How about you're in the analog world, you've sent your verification jig, you've taken your time to pick that jig up in the mouth, lute it all together perfectly. It is shipped back to the lab, but upon shipping, UPS or FedEx decided to play football. We open that package and guess what? Your jig has come apart. One section, two sections, whatever it may be, none of it's good news. So in the past, we've done many of these calls where we've called your office, we apologize, the verification jig came apart. What do you want to do? We can't accurately put that back together like it was picked up in the mouth. You're going to have the patient back and pick up a jig, or sometimes we get the classic, just do your best. We love hearing that when it's inaccurate, potential inaccurate records. We don't want to hear that. How about the patient that they're in their final zirconia and for whatever reason they just seem to keep breaking? Maybe it's not right away, maybe it's a few months down the road. So we're not sure what's going on, but we've broken a couple final zirconias. Under our Passive Plus line of products, we have a coping that is going to go into the vinyl zirconia. This coping does not need a model. We're not going backwards. We're still utilizing all of your technology, but we can cement a self-adjusting, pivotable cap or coping that goes on top of the multi-unit abutment. It is cemented into the final zirconia. It is going to self-adjust as you screw it down on each site. So it's going to level itself out on the multi-unit abutment. Your workflow on your end is all the same. Once we go to that final, you send the records to us. This is where we're going to incorporate the Passivity Plus copings, cement them in, and as you go to seat that final, you're going to know that you have the accuracy of your photogrammetry or grammetry, and then the Passivity Plus adds that additional level of accuracy as it self-adjusts, eliminating that stress of hearing that crack as you screw down a zirconia. Simple, small inaccuracies, this is going to correct that. We are so confident in the Passivity Plus technology and our Passivity Plus copings that with our final zirconia, we are now offering a 7-year warranty with our finals when you include the Passivity Plus coping. Patient comes in, they're happy, they're getting their new teeth, they got the prototype, they're done with that thing, they want their permanent teeth, and they chose teeth as white as the snow behind me. You were gonna pull that out of the box, they're gonna love it, you're gonna screw it down with that Passivity Plus technology, and that patient is off and running, loving their new teeth, their new life. You're saving chair time. Your team's gonna thank you because they don't have to have an angry patient coming back in because of broken prosthetics due to non-passivity. Passivity Plus copings is a great solution just to add that extra level of accuracy and passivity in your finals.